first and foremost?
Good. Tanned. It feels like it. Maybe a bit burned. But I've been spending some time in Australia, which was great.
Fantastic. So no long-lasting effects after the accident or anything, still ongoing?
No, all going.
Fantastic. So you've been in Australia for a few days. What have you been up to?
Went to see Byron Bay, went to Brisbane and went to visit the Australia Zoo. So filled with a lot of action, filled with meeting great people and having great experiences.
Fantastic. I saw you were with crocodiles and alligators. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I went to see Robert in the Australia Zoo, which was great. Great meeting him, great meeting his family. I mean, I grew up, seeing Steve going into the wild and catching alligators and crocodiles and snakes and stuff. So it was always part of my childhood, and being there now again after so many years and seeing it in person was really nice.
Did you wrestle a crocodile?
Not yet. I asked him if I could, and hopefully I'll be able to do that soon.
We will wait with bated breath. You've been to Australia before. What are your memories of this country?
But yeah, I came a few years back. I came here actually to this racetrack. I think in 2011 it was. Great memories from then. Obviously a bit blurry by now, but last time I came here was in 2019, just before COVID. I had a good time, and hopefully, with the experience that I've gotten now and the people that I've met, it will be even nicer next year.
You said you're tanned. You are. Are you jet lagged? How are you dealing with that, with a race weekend to prepare for?
I tried obviously to come into the time zone, but then still enjoyed having these early mornings. So went to bed very early. I mean, I went to bed like 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, and then woke up at like 4. Had a decent day, and it was good. And now just getting back into the time zone here for the race weekend, and it's going good so far.
Have you been out on track?
Just did a track walk earlier. It was good to see the changes. It's the first time for me to come here and drive this track, so I'm sure that my experiences will matter in FP1, and then going from there should be good.
What's your first impression of the track, and do you think it might suit your style of driving, the car?
Well, it is unlike most tracks, a clockwise track, so left hand side is a bit more under pressure in terms of tire usage. Nonetheless, it's a track like any other. It's a street circuit in a way, but with the flair of a normal track with the gravel patches and everything. But I'm just very much looking forward to it. The weather is great, unlike at home. Very, very good to be here.
And just a word on your car for this weekend. Obviously, it was in a bit of a tricky state at the end of Saudi. Any kind of implications that there might be extra parts or missing parts this weekend?
For now, everything looks to be, in one piece, and new pieces here and there, and no major changes in terms of upgrades or whatever. But we have a new chassis, a different chassis, which actually carries a nice number, one that I like, so happy about that.
Which one is that?
2203.
Okay. And in terms of penalties coming your way, I imagine that might be something you guys are already discussing?
Not quite yet discussing, but yes, it will be something that later this year will, come into play. But we'll take it as it comes.
Lovely. Good luck for this weekend. Thank you very much.